Very good morning to you. Welcome to the Thursday edition of the show. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Cecilia Morbe. Let's get started with the show. And of course, we're starting with Nigeria Professional Football League. And it's all about Canopilas this morning because after 467 minutes, they finally got an away goal. The last time was actually September 10th, 2016. So Canopilas first away point and of course getting first away goal after how many minutes?
All right, that's the story of the Nigeria Professional Football League. But let's move away now and tell you, well, first it was Hamburg, then it was Rome, but now...
Okay, before you get there, now that's the second one.
I'm excited this morning. Okay, then let's talk about Rooney first.
Yeah, his potential exit because his agent is actually in China trying to, make a deal for him to leave the English Premier League.
The transfer season is still open?
China is still open. So, Rooney, will he be going to China? But Jose Mourinho wants him to remain at Old Trafford because he's a legend there.
Yeah, there's no guarantees when it comes to money, so nobody can tell where Rooney is going to go, whether he's going to stay or go. The manager has said no guarantees. All right, let's move and talk about the story that I'm so eager to talk about. Romanian city of Budapest. Well, they're going to be pulling out of the bid to host the 2024 Olympics. First it was Rome, followed by Hamburg, but now the city of Rome, the city of Budapest, I beg your pardon, leaving only Paris and Los Angeles in the running to host the 2024 Olympics. Cecilia.
Yeah, it's all about money, 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 because if people are saying they were not consulted, so the government had to pull out from hosting the...
Over 250 petitions gathered, and a lot of people saying, look, you can use this money for other things. And
infrastructure and all that. Come on, host the Olympics, you get more infrastructure. You know what, Yemi, we'll come to that later.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Wayne Rooney. I mean, his agent is in China. He's trying to make a deal, rather finalize a deal and all that, because it seems in England, no clubs can actually afford his wages.
Yeah.
It's all about the money, right?
It's all about the money. I don't think there's anything left that Wayne Rooney, apart from the fact that maybe he wants to win something with the Three Lions. I don't really see anything in the career of a professional footballer that Wayne Rooney has not.
I know why.
Okay,
one. What?
Which one? Okay, maybe that. Maybe that. But you have a lot of good players who have not been able to win the World Footballer of the Year. And so Wayne Rooney high earner, and like you said, I do agree with you, nobody can put him on their wage bill in the English Premier League. And that
he's too expensive.
That makes him tilt towards China. And then again, if you're going to be sitting on the bench in Manchester United, and there are chances that you could get more money in China and still be playing, I mean, anybody will go. And look, footballers are modern day mercenaries. Forget about loyalty to clubs. They are loyal to the money these days, and nobody will blame them anyway. Like we said, transfer window still open right there in China. But the big question, Cecilia, is for how long will this last in China? That is the question. How long will these clubs be able to break barriers, slash their pockets, and bring these high-profile players and give them outrageous wages? I mean, sums of money that some of us can only dream of.
I think, I mean, the population of China, maybe, people coming to watch the games, the franchise they get and all that, I think that's where, the money is going to come from. Because should Rooney make a move to China, the jersey alone that they will sell on the first day, I mean, that can even give them whatever money they put in to actually get him from Manchester United. That's what I'm looking at. Outside that, but can they really sustain it on the long run?
Yeah.
But if the population is much, 1 billion people, so I think they can actually, keep on doing it. But I think the government, there was this story that came out that the government wants to have a cap, on the spendings of this club. So once that, is effective, definitely they won't have so much money to throw around for these players. It's
going to come into place very soon because these clubs are spending outrageous amounts of money. Probably we'll do a study. If you're buying Wayne Rooney and buying all these big players, how you're going to get your money back? Is it just for the prestige? I mean, a whole lot of
Sales,
questions.
Also,
others,
jerseys and
then
all
the
that.
indigenous players, do they get that crazy amount as well. Look at the case of...
Obviously, they won't.
Look at the case of Carlos Tevez. Even the first kick of the ball, they're out of the Asian Champions League. If it's in Europe, like, if we buy you for this amount, you have to score with your teeth, your face, your hand, your leg. But
everything you get. But his agent is saying that, talking about Paul Stretford, he said, well, negotiation is still on, so the deal may come to pass, it may not, but the transfer window will end January 28th. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed and wait to see at the end of this month if Rooney would still be a Manchester United player. So where are we going from here, Yemi?
Yeah, well, let's talk about CAF. 2 days ago, we were talking about Gianni Infantino, 2-day summit to Africa. That summit has ended, and now a fallout of that meeting is that CAF has said, look, if you like, call us Oliver Twist. We want the double-double. You sold this idea.
You don't get that.
You sold this idea to us. We bought it. Now we want 10 slots.
Was that part of the negotiation?
I don't know. but that's what CAF has come out with. Give us 10 slots.